Muy buenas a todos, soy Rusid y aquí os traigo el capítulo número 2 de Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Estamos jugando el primer Mass Effect y muchas gracias por el apoyo del primer capítulo. Habéis sido muchos los que habéis dicho que queréis ver serie completa de toda la saga. Vamos a intentarlo. Vamos a ver, vamos a hacer, pues no sé cuántos vídeos a la semana. Voy a intentar hacer unos cuantos, ahora mismo que puedo. Pero sí, vamos a intentarlo. A ver... Uy, mira. A ver si tenemos algún punto por ahí, ¿no? Vamos a intentarlo, chicos. Vamos a intentarlo. Estoy con el francotirador. Bueno, vamos a jugar con el francotirador. Vale, pues nada. Pues vamos a seguir. Vale, esto era para correr. Me cae un mes.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Tomar por saco. Madre mía, ¿eh? Madre mía, no me acordaba yo de esto. Qué malo soy, ¿no? Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado. Y para cambiar el arma, ¿cuál era? Vale. Vale, sigamos. Me tengo que concentrar porque... A ver. El juego... Por aquí no se puede abrir. Hostias, tú. Vale, ¿y ahora podré entrar? Ah, ahora sí. Vale, aquí hay gente dentro.
We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Remember about the attack?
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Vale, pues ya nos hemos enterado. Bueno, ya.
Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Uy, a ver. Esto.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Ah, amigo.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Vale, pues ya hemos... sí. No, quedarse con todo. Vale. Vale, pelotón... No, equipo. Esto. Vale, pistolas... Tenemos esta, es mejor la que tenemos. Ah, bueno, pero hay varias. Pero esta es mejor. Sí. Aquí no tenemos nada más. Vale, Lancer. Armadura no podemos cambiar. No, espérate. Tenemos que cambiar a los otros. No. Vale. Vamos, perfecto. Pues venga. A continuar. La verdad es que el juego se mueve y se ve bien. Tengo ganas de empezar los otros Mass Effect. Porque digamos que este es el que menos... En el que la acción es menos... Más normal. O sea, más escasa, digamos, ¿no?
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just
Voy a
like all
ser
the others.
educado, voy a ser el comandante Separ, el auténtico.
I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Hand over those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Debería... No puedo elegir estas, joder. Vale.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Pues nada. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. Vale. Medigel. Ostras. No me esperaba yo que me fuesen a atacar ahora. Vamos a ver. Hostia, ¿tú quién me está disparando? Para activar rueda de poderes. ¡Ah! Rueda de poderes. Hostia, ¿y esto? Mejora escudos. Usa aniquilación. A ver, ¿y este qué hace? A ver. Usar barrera. Usar lanzamiento. Oye, por aquí no hemos mirado a ver si hay algo. Mola porque es un rollo muy táctico lo que lleva el Mass Effect. Por lo menos en los primeros juegos. El movimiento del personaje es muy táctico. Pues no hay nadie. Perfecto. Ahora explota. Vámonos para allá.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Si la webcam es muy grande, me lo decís en el game. Me lo decís para que lo pongan en el siguiente gameplay.
demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Hay que desactivar las cargas. Por aquí no hay ninguna, ¿verdad? ¿Qué haces? Ay, madre mía, qué mal estoy jugando. Tengo que investigar un poquito. Pero aquí no hay nada, ¿no? Ah. Había otra carga por aquí. Bueno, esta serie va a ser muy lenta. ¿Os ha molado? ¿Os ha gustado a todos los que la habéis visto? Entonces, pues para que lo tengáis en cuenta. Que esta serie va a ser muy lenta. Muy lenta, muy lenta. Va a ser muchos capítulos. Y ya veremos lo que tardamos en subirla. Así que tampoco me voy a agobiar con ella. Al principio haremos pocos capítulos porque quiero jugar a otras cosas también. Además este juego ya le jugué en su día. ¡Ostras! Decodificación fácil. Pues sí, fácil. Bueno, pues vamos a ver. Equipo. Anda, mira, esta armadura no la puedo llevar, tío. Venga. Vale, pues ya está. Bueno, ya veremos a ver qué hacemos. Esta es la baliza.
Normandy, The beacon is secure.
This is
Request immediate
amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Uy, va, perdona,
Roger,
chicos.
Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
A Shepard que se le va la pinza. Se va a quedar así la webcam, ¿eh? Yo creo que así está bien.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Anda, mira, qué majo soy.
That's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
A ver.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Qué raro.
Why?
Ahora, un poquito
He thinks
de
we're growing too fast.
de
in the
racismo.
Galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics.
Perdona.
He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Bueno, y ahora empieza una de las cosas que molan, que es hablar con toda la gente. Perdona porque está así, porque es que me duele un poco la espalda. Entonces, vamos a ver. Oye, diario. Vale, códice. Esto no voy a ver. Pelotón. Oye, el modo foto. El modo foto me... Anda, coño, esto no lo tenía en el anterior juego. ¿Se ha hecho pequeño? Señor Separ. Señor Separ, ¿quiere que le dé un besito, señor Separ? Esto mola, lo de ir por la nave investigando y viendo las cosas que hay. Estaba muy chulo, además. Es que este juego es la bomba. Este juego es la bomba, bombísima. Vamos a hablar con Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after
A ver.
what happened to Jenkins.
Yo soy, en estos juegos de BioWare, soy como un picaflor, ¿vale? Me gusta ir a todas las mozas. Me gusta en todos estos juegos. Así que pues vamos a seguir ese camino.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Mira, virtud, +2. Bien. He sido buena persona.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge, Commander.
Vale, y ahora vamos a hablar con el otro con Kaidan.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Pero Kaidan pasa de nosotros.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Vamos a ver.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Solo tiene migrañas. Bueno, yo sufro de migrañas y la cosa no es guay, ¿eh? Uy, qué bien. Bueno, pues vamos para arriba. No, me voy a ir andando. Esto se llama tiempo de carga.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough.
Pues vamos a ver a Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Vamos a ver cómo ha cambiado la ciudadela comparado al juego original.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Wow, es que BioWare se lo.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Muy bien, las ubicaciones importantes señaladas en el mapa. A ver, vamos a ver el mapa. Mapa. Nosotros estamos aquí. No sé dónde estamos. ¿Dónde? Aquí. Tengo flechas ahí abajo. Perfecto. Hostias, tú. ¿Cómo era esto? Descodificación fácil. Y fuera la traída. Bueno, pues larguémonos. Vale, ¿y aquí qué hay? Coño.
This is serious. My reputation. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind.
Qué majos.
I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Pues historia,
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel.
Me duerme, ¿Cómo habla estos tíos?
Became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Voy a
You seem
preguntarle.
distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Muchísimas gracias. Coño. Vale. Vale. Ah, bueno, contigo puedo hablar.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Solo me estoy intentando
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
Informar sobre
I'm
vuestras
sure our
especies.
history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the
Vaya.
EarthClans, it would seem.
Poquito envidia.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Ya me estás dando sueño, tío.
Yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Bueno, pues lo que vamos a hacer es dejarlo aquí. Así que chicos, ya sabéis, darle fuerte al like y esas cositas para que siga la serie. Y nada, nos vemos el próximo. Adiós.